Verbal behavior started off as a textbook by Skinner, was written in 1957. He talks about it as behavior that's reinforced through the mediations of other persons. This top part is usually more than enough. Just kind of know this part in the background, that the people that are reinforcing these responses have been conditioned to do so, which kind of makes sense. Like if you understand like determinism overall, the behavior is all conditioned. Verbal behavior was a really breakthrough text because before Skinner wrote verbal behavior, all analysis of language was focused on form of the behavior. It was focused on like what kind of words are actually being said. We've probably all experienced at some point that like, hey, what somebody is saying is not really matching up with like what they mean. And that's where this disconnect between form and function occurs. Looking at the function of behavior is looking at like the history of context and consequences of our verbal responses. This all comes back to our ABC contingencies. Skinner argued that looking at the function of behavior was incredibly important because we know that looking at function of behavior in general is incredibly important to understanding why behavior occurs. So verbal behavior was the first text to actually shift this linguistic perspective to include both form and function of the behavior.